the French peas.
It's happening.
With a song regarding
Nautical refuse.
Hello, Jean-Claude. It appears there's a problem in the sea. There's a little hole, and it's accumulating a lot of junk.
Oh ho! There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
See, I told you.
Wahoo!
Yeah.
There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log. There's a log. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
But that's not all. We've only just begun.
There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump. There's a bump. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, I love this song, Jean-Claude.
Wonderfully repetitive, Philippe.
There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog. There's a frog. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh boy, this is crazy.
It's getting nuts, no?
There's a fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly. There's a fly. There's a fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, again.
Oh, here we go.
There's a wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing, there's a wing, there's a wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, Jean-Claude, you are looking green.
But of course.
There's a flea on the wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a flea on the wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a flea, there's a flea, there's a flea on the wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a flea, there's a flea, there's a flea on the wing on the fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Thankfully, the flea is clean.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dave, one of my sheep fell too.
Just a minute.
Oh, my sheep fell over.
Whoa! Dave, can you pick those up? Oh, boys! Boys! I got horrible news! The Philistines they're attacking!
The lima beans are, lacking?
The nectarines are quacking?
One more time, please, and let's work on our enunciation.
The Philistines are attacking!
We need to protect ourselves, but how?
King Saul is putting together an army to stop the Philistines. He needs your help. You must help save Israel.
We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel!
Hey, Dave! Where do you think you're going?
I must help save Israel!
It's very nice that you want to help, but saving a country is a big thing. You're a little guy. Big people do big things, and little people do little things. So, stay with the sheep.
Can you believe that?
Hello, Israelites! Here are pigs, and soon we'll put apples in your mouths and stick you in our toaster ovens!
Oh yes, after we defeat you, you will be our slaves and you will have to fetch us our slippers!
Yes, and iron our trousers!
Oh, and wipe our little noses!
Aha! And scratch that spot on our backs we cannot reach no matter how hard we try! Don't you have anything to say?
Do you guys have any fried chicken? I've got a real hankering for fried chicken.
Yeah, me too.
This is going to be easier than we thought. You know, I think I can save us all a lot of time. How about if we bring out our strongest man, and you bring out your strongest man, and they will fight. If our champion beats your champion, you will be our slaves. But if your champion defeats us, we will be your slaves. What do you think about that?
Well, the Israelites were getting kind of tired of the yelling, and the Philistines did seem a little on the small side, so King Saul agreed.
That seems like a reasonable idea. All right, we agree. Send out your champion.
Hey, Goliath!
It's showtime!
The Philistines were so scared of Dave that they all ran away and hid, and Israel was saved.
Don't bring me a sippy cup. Haven't spilled since yesterday. Water won't stain anyway. Bring a mug, bring a jug, just don't bring a sippy cup.
Let me check with the bus boy. Is he the one?
It's you!
Oops.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, Moses led them to the promised land right away. But when some of the Israelites took a look around, they saw people there that looked like giants. That scared them so much, they wouldn't go in. They got to the land God promised them, and then they turned around and ran away.
It's time? It's time? Did he just say it's time?
We didn't have a lot of fun in the desert. We didn't have a lot of fun in the sand. Well, saddle up your cow and look behind us now.
Because we're going to the promised land. For years I've eaten nothing but manna. A dish that is filling but bland.
But now we're on our way.
I'll have a taste of flame. Because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh we can hardly wait. Cause we're going to the promised land. The dining was loosey with Moses, but we'll be feasting with Josh in command. I'd like a taco, please, and some minnows and cheese. Because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, well we can hardly wait. Cause we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great. Put waffles on my plate. Cause we're going to the promised land. I hear it's flowing with milk and honey. Sounds sticky. Cause we're going to the promised land. Yeah, we're going to the promised land. Cause we're going to the promised land.
So off they went. After 40 years, the Israelites were finally going to their new home. With a big grin, Joshua led his people into the promised land. Unfortunately, he overlooked one little detail. Jericho.
Did you hear something, Jean-Claude?
Mais oui, Philly. I think someone has bumped our wall.
Who are you?
Who are we? I think we should ask, who are you?
Oh, I am Joshua, and these are the children of Israel.
Oh, hello, children.
Hi.
It was nice to meet you. Now go away.
Yes.
No, you don't understand. God has given us this land for our new home. So, well, you're gonna have to leave.
Oh, did you hear that, Jean-Claude? The little pickle says we have to leave.
I'm a cucumber.
That is hilarious.
Let me point something out to you, Picker. We have a rule. You do not. If anyone is to be doing the living, it will be you.
That is right.
Now listen to me. Our God said that this land was ours, and that all we had to do was follow his directions. So, I'm afraid, if you don't come out, we're gonna have to come in there after you.
I'd like to see you try. You can never get over our giant wall, Tiny Picker.
Yes, Tiny Pickle. You are not a mighty deer. You are just a baby gherkin.
I'm a cucumber.
Oh, ooh, my slushy.
Maybe we should fall back and regroup.
Flee, you cowards! You may have your guns, but we have our wall!
Well, things weren't going as smoothly as Joshua had hoped, so the Israelites decided to pull back and talk things over.
That's a big wall.
This time, I really mean it. We should go back to Egypt.
Huh?
Don't you remember? Snorkeling in the Nile, 3 square meals a day, plenty of exercise. Oh, it was paradise.
We were in slavery.
Nothing is perfect.
Listen, kids, that land is rightfully ours, and the only way we're gonna get it is by taking out that wall, right, Jerry?
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy.
So Jerry and I are gonna put our heads together and come up with a plan to take out the wall.
Yeah.
They are so aggressive.
It wasn't long before the people of Jericho noticed the Israelites.
What are you doing?
We're going to knock your wall down.
By walking around in circles?
Yes. It's not because we're crazy or anything. Our God told us to do it this way.
Oh, that's a great idea. You go ahead and keep walking.
Keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see. Your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall.
You silly little pickle. You silly little peas. You think that walking around will bring this city to its knees? The awesome powers of this wall we've clearly demonstrated. But out here in the hot, hot sun, perhaps you're dehydrated?
Pity them, Philippe.
Mais oui, Jean-Claude, mais oui. Won't you join me in my irritating little song?
It would be an honor. Keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see. Your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall. Keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see. Your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall. It's plain to see. Your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall. All right, boys, let them have it. Fire and
time!
Well, it wasn't a pretty sight, but the Israelites did make it all the way around Jericho. Back at their camp that night, they talked it over.
Well, that could have been a lot worse. We made it all the way around, so, we only have to do this 6 more days. And that'll take care of it. Well, what do you think?
I've got slushy in my ear.
Well,
Time to fire up the Illuminator, Jerry!
do you think that's a good idea?
Who wants to see the pyramids? I'm organizing a tour.
No, wait.
Things were really falling apart this time. Josh needed to do something, and quick! Junior?
Wait! Don't you see what you're doing? God gave you directions and you're ignoring them. Don't you remember what happened when you were supposed to go into the promised land, but you got scared and ran away instead? Because you didn't follow God's directions, you had to stay in the desert for 40 years.
Well, yeah, but that was...
I know God's directions don't always make sense to us, but things work out a lot better when we do them God's way instead of trying to do things our own way. It didn't make sense when God told you to walk right through the Red Sea, but what happened? The water dried up. And it didn't make sense when God told you to live in the desert even though there's no food in the desert. But what happened? God gave you manna to eat. Don't you see? Sometimes God asks us to do things that don't make sense to us, like walking around a city to make the walls fall down, or being nice to someone who hasn't been nice to us. But when we remember that God made us and loves us and always wants what's best for us, we can be sure that His way is the best way. The Lord has given this land to us, nor need to fuss. He knows what He's doing. We know that He will take care of us if we will follow Him. God's way is the best way. Now that I know He loves me so, His way is the best way. And that's the way for me. Tomorrow morning, Josh and I are going back out there to march around Jericho. Who's coming with us?
You can count on me.
All right, we're in.
Yay! Hey, somebody's got to carry that ark. Well, Paul, do you still want to see the pyramids?
I've seen the pyramids. I built the pyramids. Let's go to Jericho!
The next day, they all set off again to march around Jericho. Now, God never said it would be easy. No, the people of Jericho hit Him with everything they had.
Fire one! Fire two!
But the Israelites remembered that they were following God's directions, and they kept on marching. 6 days they marched, and nothing could stop them. On the 7th day, just like God had told them, they marched around Jericho 7 times while the priests blew their horns. And just like God said, when they finished marching, the priests blew one long blast, and then all the people yelled. Oh.
Hello! My name is Joshua!
Now, wait a minute. Essie,
Yeah?
let me see if I got this. You saw your friend steal an apple.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, it wasn't hers, but she took it.
Yep.
And now you don't know what to do.
Yeah, what should I do?
What do you think you should do?
Well, I suppose I should tell her it was wrong and that she should pay for it.
Sounds like a good answer.
Yeah, but I'm too scared.
Esther,
Yeah, Cousin Mordecai?
how long have I been your cousin?
Well, pretty much forever.
Give or take. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Well, no, I guess.
You never need to be afraid to do what's right. Do you remember that song your grandmother used to sing?
You mean the one about God being on our side and not having to be afraid? Yeah, I remember that one.
Good.
But what if she doesn't want to be my friend anymore?
Oh, Essie, you can do the right thing. And there are problems out there a lot bigger than stolen apples. Like that one! It's Haman. That guy hates me. I gotta get scarce.
Him! Make way for Haman, the king's right-hand man!
If it's all the same to the king, I think I'd rather stay right here.
I did not ask you if you were interested. The king needs a queen. Get in the wagon.
Essie, for your own good, you should probably go.
What? But Sir, I need to stay here so I can take care of my...
Shh! Did you shush me?
What? No, I was shushing.
Hey, I know you. You're Mordecai.
Hello, Haman.
You can call me sir. You know, we both work for the king, but compared to me, you are a gnat.
It's a G. Silent. It's Nat.
Are you calling me a gnat?
No, just correcting your pronunciation.
Are you calling me stupid?
No.
You, get in the wagon. You, bow to me.
No.
Bow.
No.
Bow.
I bow to no one except my God and my King.
Get in the wagon.
But I want to stay with my...
Did you shush me again?
No. Oi. Essie, go. I'll explain later.
Mark my words, old man. One of these days.
Essie. Essie, are you there?
Cousin Mordecai? Mordecai,
Shh. Okay. Sorry about all the shushing. But look, Haman hates us. Hates our whole family. If he knew I was your cousin, he'd hate you too. And then you could be in grave danger. Esther, you mustn't let anyone here know that you're part of our family.
But I don't even want to be here. Why do I have to be here?
Oh, Essie, I don't know the future, but God does. Maybe there's a reason. I'll come visit you again. Essie, I just heard the news. You're the queen of all Persia.
Yep.
Well, you gotta be at least a little excited.
Nobody even asked me if I wanted to be queen.
Oh, Essie, you always did have a mind of your own. I always liked that about you. Oh, don't worry. There must be a reason. But hey, tomorrow you'll be introduced to the court. Oi, that'll be fun. Get some rest, Queen Essie. My cousin, Queen of Persia. Who knew?
Mordecai, the king, what's he like?
Oh, he's sharp, real sharp. I think you're really gonna like him.
No doubt about it. You're big and strong, charming, handsome. Why, any girl in the whole kingdom would be happy to make you a sandwich. King or no king.
You really think so?
Oh, I know so.
Well, all right then. Bring her in. Huh?
Hello, King!
Who are you?
I am Big Fan, your royal chef.
Well, what are you doing here? I don't remember inviting...
Every newlywed needs a cake, no?
Oh, my. Well, that's lovely. You made that for me?
Oui.
Oh, you shouldn't have. It looks delicious. Why don't you bring me over a piece?
Well, you know, I was thinking you could come over here to eat it.
Well, I always eat right here on my throne. Why would I need to come over?
Oh, King, it's the light. The light in this particular spot is just right. You can only appreciate the full beauty of this confectionery masterpiece in their proper light.
Ooh, light, huh? Well, that makes sense, I guess. I suppose I could come over there.
Hey, who's this guy?
I am the royal chef.
I've never seen you.
I'm, new.
He made me a cake. Psst, isn't that nice?
Did you invite him?
Well, no.
Did you tell him what can happen to someone who appears before you uninvited?
Well, no. I was too busy thinking about that cake. Doesn't it look yummy?
Stop! It's a trap!
Why is there a piano on my cake?
Seize them! Hey, aren't you the Peony brothers? The most wanted peas in Persia?
That's right, we are.
And we could have taken over the kingdom if it wasn't for that meddling queen.
You saved my life.
Well, actually, Your Highness, it was the good guard Mordecai. He alerted me. It was Mordecai who saved your life.
Oh, well, Mordecai,
King! What should the punishment be for these two dangerous criminals? The most wanted peas in Persia who appeared before you uninvited and tried to drop a piano on your head.
Well, let's see. It should probably be pretty stiff, huh? What do you think?
I say the punishment should be banishment to the island of perpetual tickling. You don't mean
the island where you are tickled day and night?
Night and day!
Without stop?
Not even if you say pretty please!
things you don't do in Persia. One of them is trying to drop a piano on a king's head. The other is appearing before him uninvited. The Peony brothers found these things out the hard way.
Huh? What's this? Oi! Essie! Essie! Essie!
Cousin Mordecai? What is it?
Oh, he's done it! He's finally done it!
Who? Done what?
Look!
What's this?
It's an edict. In just a few days, all of us, our whole family, will be sent to the island of perpetual tickling.
What? Who did this?
Oh, who do you think? Haman! I told you he hates us, hates our whole family, and now he's done it. He got the king to sign this, and we'll all be banished.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Well, that's just it. I can't do anything. I'm just a guard. But you're the queen.
What do you mean?
You must go to him. You must go to the king.
What? Don't you know what happens to people who appear before the king uninvited?
Esther.
Remember the Peony brothers?
Esther, there is no other way. You are the only one who can stop this.
No, I'm not gonna. I didn't even want to be the queen. No, you're smart, Mordecai. Think of another way.
Esther, there is no other way.
I wasn't even brave enough to go to my friend about the apple, and now you want me to go to the king? Even if he doesn't banish me for showing up, why would he listen to me? I mean, Haman is his right-hand man.
I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you this. You wanted to know why you were here, why you became queen. I told you God must have a reason. Esther, perhaps he put you here for such a time as this. Perhaps this is the reason. Esther, you never have to be afraid to do what's right. I'll pray for you. We'll all pray for you.
Oh, you're really in for a treat.
Fireplace!
The fireplace!
The chair!
The chair!
The wardrobe!
Ambiance!
Ambiance! Oh, it's just like you wanted.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. Lovely. Thank you for joining us this evening for what promises to be a cultural tour de force of veggie programming. For our first story, we present the world's first all-vegetable staging of Shakespeare's classic, Hamlet. Did you get the script?
Well, actually, this Hamlet, she was very hard to find. But we found something very similar.
Oh, similar!
Omelette?
Just the name, she makes you hungry, no?
What? Archibald, is everything all right? What? Oh, yes, of course. Then, well, off we go. Presenting Shakespeare's classic, Omelette.
His Majesty, the troubled Prince Omelette, requests his daily eggs.
Cooked, light, and fluffy.
Doth not the troubled prince know that these are the last eggs in the entire kingdom?
But of course. Why do you think he is troubled?
Will the prince not share his eggs with his starving people?
Perhaps he'll think about that over lunch.
The prince's eggs coming up.
Ow! What you doing there, young lad?
Just playing, Your Highness.
Are you just gonna keep playing like that, alone?
I don't know. Would you like to share my game?
Well, sure. Playing's the thing.
Great. Just guess where you think my ships are.
Oh, okay. 2B.
Not to be.
Drat. Your turn.
Hey, what's that?
Oh,
That would be mine eggs, cooked light and fluffy.
It looketh quite yummy. Might I try a bite?
Sure you can. Hey!
What?
Methinks I just shared with you, didn't I?
Methinks you did.
Ha! Sharing? That wasn't so bad. Actually, it felt pretty good.
Your Highness, the things God wants us to do for others usually make us feel good, too.
You called, Your Highness?
No, not yet.
My mistake.
Oh, servant?
You called, Your Highness?
Yes. Call everyone together. I have an announcement to make.
Mary, Your Highness?
Good people of Denmark, I have decided to share my eggs with you. Because God likes it when we share our blessings.
But sire, there aren't enough eggs to go around.
Where do you find these eggs, anyway?
They're the little white round things that come out of chickens.
What? We thought those were ping pong balls. We got plenty of those.
Eggs cooked light and fluffy for everyone!
I have an idea! Why don't we name these light and fluffy eggs after our beloved prince? I give you the omelette!
Hey, boss, where might I find some toast?
Get thee to a bakery.
Well, that was interesting. Okay, Archibald? Oh, just fine, thank you. You'll be glad to know, folks, that we have saved the best for last. It has long been rumored that Gilbert and Sullivan, the brilliant musical duo, penned one last musical before their deaths. This musical, legend has it, was lost before it could be staged. Well, if my cohorts, Philippe and Jean-Claude, are correct, we have that lost musical. Fellows?
Oh! We have it right here!
Right here!
The lost musical of this Gilbert and Sullivan!
Mais oui.
Oh, splendid! Let me have a look at it.
Dear monks, what can I say? My friends have taken your things away. Dear monks, what can I do? I've come to bring some back to you. I cannot make it all come back, for they are bigger and older. But I'll share what I have in my little sack, and a few of my own pot holders.
Hey, it's the thought that counts. Dear little Viking boy.
You can call me Lyle.
Oh, okay. Dear Lyle, we like your style, for we were all despairing. But you rowed your boat for many a mile to practice an act of sharing. Boys?
Thank you, Viking friend. No longer are we blue. Rest assured that we intend to someday soon help you.
What?
But there.
Hey, isn't that Lyle?
Mm-hmm. And he left something with those monks.
Lyle's in trouble! We gotta help him! Where's the life ring?
Right here!
Hang on, Lyle! Help is on the way! Huh? What I threw? Hey, hang on! Cool, boys, cool!
Hey, look, the monks saved Lyle.
What?
guess if we had shared, there'd be somebody to save us, too.
Thanks, guys.
We knew we could help you someday.
But what about my friends?
They were mean to us.
I'm pretty sure God wants us to help everyone, not just the people who are nice to us.
Oh, you're right. We're monks. We should know that, huh? All right, come on, boys. Let's save the Vikings. Can we put away the good silverware first? Oh, all right.
So not only did the monks save Lyle, they saved all the Vikings from the storm. And just because Lyle had made friends with them by sharing.
Thank you, our new friends. You saved us from the sea. Rest assured that we intend to share proficiently. We used to care about our share of gold so rare and big TVs. But when we share, we get our share of friends.
So what's the use? A golden goose is no excuse for being mean. When we share, we get our share of friends.
Does that mean we can't be Vikings anymore?
Not necessarily, but I do think you need to change your song.
A long, long time ago, way out in the West somewhere,
That's right, the West.
there lived a group of brothers.
Cowboy brothers.
Right. Cowboy brothers.
Hello, little doggies. With French accents.
What?
It's a French Western.
Okay. Anyway, there was Reuben,
Ho
Simeon,
Bonjour.
Levi,
Adi.
Izzy,
Yoo-hoo.
Zeb,
Hello.
Gad,
Yes,
Ash,
Yoo-hoo.
Dan,
Et pardon.
Natty,
C'est toi.
oh, and Jude.
Hey, Jude. Hey.
Then there was baby Ben, but he was too little to come outside. Oh, and one more. Little Joe.
Look who finally decided to get up.
Hey, guys. Where did you hear about the crazy dream I had last night?
Quiet, little Joe. We are working here.
Oh, right.
Little Joe was a little different than the others. Besides talking differently, God had given him great organizational abilities.
You should see his sock drawer.
What kind of work are you doing, exactly?
We must count our sheep, but every time we do.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be so boring if you put the sheep in groups of 5 or 10. Then you just have to count the groups. I bet you'd have your work done in no time.
What a ridiculous idea!
You know nothing about sheep. I'll put them in groups of 10.
So, can I tell you about my dream now?
Come and get it! Not so fast, fellas. Before we eat, I have a special announcement. I think we all know that today is Little Joe's birthday.
Aw, Pa.
Baked it myself. All together.
Yippee-ki-yay, today is a special day. Yippee-ki-yay, today we celebrate you. Little Joe, take a bow.
Look, I made a frosting cow.
Little Joe, give it a rest.
We all know Pa likes Susie best.
Yippee-ki-yay, happy Ki-Yay birthday, hey!
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Finally, we agree on something.
For me?
What are you waiting for? Try it on.
What do we get for our birthday presents?
Mittens.
Little Joe is wearing a vest made from the finest calf hides, perfect for riding the range or going a-courting. This is one vest that says, "Look at me, I'm something special."
And what do mittens say?
They say, you are not as special as your brother.
And for my birthday wish, I want to tell you all about my latest dream. It was the strangest thing. Past the mountains in the fields where the cowboys practice. Out beneath the desert sky stood a dozen cactus. Cactuses? Cacti? Khaki? Continue. 11 cactus, those were you, gathered round the other. They bowed, you see, to the one that was me, their dearest little brother. Their dearest little brother. Crazy, huh?
What are you saying? That you will rule over us like a king?
It was just a dream, right? It's not really gonna happen. Maybe you should cut down on the bratwurst before bed, huh? Needless to say, Joseph's dreams didn't make his brothers like him any better.
Hey, why are we at this old abandoned mine shaft?
This is where we hid your birthday present.
Wow, very, creative.
It's time to get what you've got coming to you.
Oh, I can't wait. I don't see a birthday present.
You are not looking hard enough.
Okay. No, I still don't see anything.
Well then, how about now?
Whoa! Guys? A goat must have bumped me or something. Little help?
We'd love to, but we're too busy bowing down before you.
Hey, guys, this isn't funny.
Really? It made me laugh.
Hey, who's that? What are you guys doing? Come on, joke's over. Ha ha, real funny. Guys?
Tie this around your middle.
Who are you?
Never you mind. Just tie the rope.
Well, finally. Oh dear. Hey, desperados! You better come to your senses!
Happy trial, dreamer!
Little Joe didn't know where he was or where he was going. He'd never been away from the ranch before, and now here he was on the run with dangerous men.
Mr. Desperado, did you put out the campfire last night? We are doomed!
Calm down, brothers. Things do look a little bleak. But if we stick together, we'll get through this as a family. Right, Pa?
We are doomed. Howdy, strangers. I run this here town. What can I do you for?
We hear tell you've got yourself some food stored up. So, we reckon we'd come on down to see if we could buy some from you.
How many in your family?
Just the 11 of us now. One of our brothers got ate up in a wild gopher accident, but that was years ago.
Mighty sorry to hear that.
We have regretted it every day since. He was my closest brother, and I barely even remember him.
Where's your pa?
He could not make the trip.
He's hot. He's broken.
Y'all see the sheriff. He'll take care of you. Give them whatever they need, but don't let them go till I say so.
Are you okay, little Joe?
I'm fine, but whatever you do, don't use my name around him.
Whatever you say.
I need to know if my brothers have changed. I need a test. You strangers ready to go?
I reckon so. Your man gave us everything we need. We tried to pay, but he would not hear of it.
Now I wonder why he wouldn't take money from a bunch of low-down dirty thieves.
Pardon?
You heard me. You all came a long way just to get caught robbing me.
Now see here, we are not thieves. We came to buy some food. But if this is a problem,
Them ain't pepperonis, partner.
There's been a mistake.
You bet there's been a mistake. Your brother tried to steal from me, and we don't take kindly to stealing around these here parts.
You don't understand. My pa has already lost one boy, a boy he loved very much, and it was my fault. I cannot let him lose Benjamin too. Keep me prisoner and let my brother go free.
All right. Everybody get out of there. Little Joe, we got a problem. Little Joe?
So, you'd really sacrifice yourselves for your brother? It's time to tell you who I really am. Brothers, it's me!
Little Joe! You are not still upset about that little mineshaft joke, are you?
Little Joe, I am to blame for what happened to you. Punish me, but I beg of you, let my brothers go.
Hey, Jude, what you did was wrong, and it hurt me very much. But what you intended for harm, God used for good, to save you all, to save everyone, to save Pa. How could I not forgive you?
Hey! You boys forgot your mittens! Little Joe?
Pa!
My boy! That's the story of how a very bad thing became a very good thing and led to the happiest family reunion the West had ever seen.
All right, party's over. Time to get back to work.
Now we back to the brickyards! Quick, walk like an Egyptian!
Isn't that sweet? Another baby's been born.
Oh, another baby?
Let me guess. Another baby girl? Oh, the girl it is. All right, let's go to the brickyard.
To the brickyards with all of you!
You know, statistically speaking, you'd expect to see a baby boy or two. Aha!
You cannot hide anything from us! Here, I was just changing the baby's diaper.
Miriam!
Aaron, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Now get out of here before there's trouble.
Who did that?
It was my fault.
Double duty at the brickyards! No one stands in the way of the princess! Let's go! Aaron,
Why did you do that? Up with you! Up with you now! I'll have your heads.
I'm not sure how that would work.
It's not looking too good for Duke.
Mona, Petunia, and those silly peasants can all starve for all I care.
Opening up in town.
Oh, Poncho, did you hear? That means competition. We might as well close our doors right now.
Hey, don't worry. Many a restaurant has come and gone, but we're still standing.
This is not just any restaurant. It is the Food Factory.
Did you say the Food Factory?
Oui, they are the most popular franchise in the world. No other restaurant within 50 miles of them can stay open.
Do you, by chance, know exactly where they're opening their new restaurant?
Oui.
Now, Poncho, don't you worry. The construction alone could stretch out for years. But there's no conceivable way they could open for business anytime soon.
I wonder how long it'll take for them to attract the crowd. You don't think...
Perish the thought. Our customers are true blue, and they'll never desert us.
Move along.
Nothing to see here.
If you're a thief, step forward. Your Majesty, if I may, are any of you guards foreign spies?
No.
And are all of you loyal to the crown?
We.
I'm sorry, Dr. Watson, but I've questioned them thoroughly, and I'm afraid you're mistaken. Prime Minister, people may sometimes lie, but facts never do. First, there were the footprints we found in the key room. They're the exact size of a pea. Then there was the secret passageway. On the wall, I found black fibers. Not only do these fibers match the guards' hats perfectly, but they start and stop at the exact height of an English guard. That's how I knew a guard had stolen the key, but I still didn't know why. That is, until this morning. That's when I secretly investigated the crime scene and found the answer to my riddle.
So you were here all the time. I should have known it.
I found crumbs. Crumbs that turned out to be from brie cheese and baguette bread, the breakfast staple not of England, but of a foreign land. That's when I knew a spy was in our midst. But you saw me question our guards. All of them are loyal to the crown.
Are they? Are they? Are they? I love threes. If my best friend Dr. Watson says that one of them is a spy, you had best better believe it, buddy. Whoa!
The golden ruler!
A spy!
And I would have gotten away with it too, but for my irrepressible love of brie cheese and baguette bread! Wow, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, we're burning daylight here, people. Chop chop!
The daylight is not all that is burning. It's too hot.
I am melting!
Junior, I'm the director.
No complaining, guys.
Trust me, when we're done with this, we'll have the best show ever.
I cannot wait.
Just have some patience.
Patience? He's fine.
Not really.
Not that kind of patience.
Take one! Take two! Take four!
You see, Sarah and I had not been able to have any children of our own. And that's what we wanted, a child.
Here's your ball. That's Harold! Aunt Sarah, that tickles!
I think I'd make a good mommy.
Bless me.
God bless you!
Finally, a child of our own! I can't wait!
Right foot, left foot, chin up, turn around, sit down, wow!
I sat on something sharp.
You're telling me?
Yeah, what he said. I'm burning hot out here. That helped a little.
The baby God promised 15 years earlier. Isaac. The boy that would become the father of Israel. The nation that would bless the whole world. All the way through King David to Jesus.
Do you suppose there might be some cookies for us?
Oui, oui, mon ami! Snickerdoodle for me!
Attention, fellow pie lovers. Please recite the motto stated clearly at the bottom of the pie chart. We vow how to mentor and inventor every win and fancy true. So now, allow me to introduce to you my latest patent pending new thingy. You first, Alphonse. I thank my financial backer for this robot arm stacker.
You can't stack eggs.
I can.
You can't.
I can because they're square.
Well, get ready to scream hold up at my fancy telephono.
What you call it?
Well, I built just one, so no one else is there.
I pride myself on the only wall of cube-shaped breakfast in the town.
At least it doesn't smell bad.
It's a better plan than you had. We don't need to get it right because it's right now.
They don't need to get it right unless it's right now.
Hey, what do these pinwheels do?
They don't do anything, but they look awesome.
Not ready. We're still working out the kinks in this one.
Man, I took a whole 20 minutes to build that thing.
Oh, my precious telephono!
Jacques, what are we going to do now?
Oh, great! He's daydreaming again!
Years ago, I dreamed of all inventions built inside my head. But time goes slow when patience grows. It takes less time and turns out fine to chuck the plan and get it done instead. Way now to enter and invent our every whim true. And now to introduce what's patent pending to you. Before our memory fills, I just skip past all the details. I don't need to get it right unless it's right. Right, right, right. Left, wrong, right now.
You don't want us around, I see.
It's okay. We have better things to do. Au revoir.
I thought pie was for sharing.
I guess you thought wrong.
My great-grandfather, Simon, was a reporter for the Bristol Snoop, a newspaper of questionable integrity. May I help you? You George Mueller? Indeed. Simon, Bristol Snoop. Is it true you're running a school for alien dolphins? What? If my sources are correct, this would be startling news, on par with a turkey born with the head of a cat. What? So you're not denying the fact that you're training extraterrestrial porpoises for less than ideal porpoises? I'm considered among my peers to be a genius with a headline. Look, Mr. Simon, is it? We have no dolphins. This is a home for orphans. We look after children who have no parents. Oh, so it's possible their parents are dolphins. What? I mean, you never know. Good night, Mr.
Mr. Mueller?
Oh, hello, Emily.
Are you going to play the piano?
Why, certainly, Emily. I'll be there momentarily.
Is that a turkey with a head of a cat?
Why, yes, it is.
That's pretty strange.
You know, I thought so myself. Emily, dear, I was just seeing Mr. Simon off. Go ahead and start. I'll be right there. She's adorable. She is indeed. Has a good eye for news. Yes, I suppose she does. Is there anything else, Mr. Simon? No. Not if you're sure there's nothing extraordinary going on here. Well, there's plenty extraordinary going on here, Mr. Simon, but I'm not sure it's the sort of thing your paper would be interested in. Good night, Mr. Simon. Good night.
I sing because I'm happy. Wonderful, Johnny. I sing because I'm free. For his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me.
Aha! I knew it! I knew it! That's the first sign of a cover-up, speaking in codes. An eye is watching. Who is Sparrow? Special Forces? Covert Ops? Oh, there's no conspiracy, Mr. Simon. We're singing a song about God providing for us.
God even looks after the sparrows, so we can trust him to look after us.
Oh. We believe God called us to start this orphanage with nothing. All you see here has been provided by God through our prayers and trust in him. And I imagine by asking people for lots of donations. Oh, there's nothing wrong with asking for donations, but we've never asked anyone for anything. Never asked anyone for anything? That's right. I felt God wanted me to demonstrate how he could meet our needs without anyone even knowing. So we never asked anyone for anything. Wow, what a wacky way to start out. I bet you're glad that phase is over, huh? Things seem to be humming along now.
George?
Hello, dear.
We're out of food again.
Really? We have nothing to feed the children for breakfast tomorrow morning?
Nothing at all. Not a crumb.
Well, we'll have to handle it like we always do. So, how do you handle this? We pray. Pray? You can't just assume breakfast is gonna fall out of the sky. Think about these kids. God will meet our needs. If you like, you may join us for breakfast and see for yourself. Good night, Mr. Simon. Good night, Mr. Mueller. Poor kids.
Good morning, Mr. Simon.
Good morning, Emily. I brought you something.
Gee, thanks.
These are dangerous times.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Simon, so good of you to come. Do come in. This could be an interesting story. Besides, I'm really hoping those kids get something to eat. Children, we must be on time for school. Are you hungry?
Yes, sir.
So, where's the food? Mary, do we have anything to give them? So what do we do, children?
We pray.
Dear Father in heaven, we thank thee for what thou art going to give us to eat. Amen. Look, maybe I can run out and...
Mr. Mueller? I couldn't sleep last night. Somehow I felt you didn't have bread for breakfast, and the Lord wanted me to send you some. So I got up at 2 a.m. and baked some fresh bread.
Oh, thank you so much. You're an answer to prayer.
And a speedy one at that.
I'm a bit thirsty, sir.
Excuse me. My, milk cart just broke down. Mind if I unload some milk so I can fix my wagon? You can have all you want.
Have some milk, children.
Oh, yes, please.
I'll take some milk. And this same God who takes care of me can supply all your needs from his glorious riches, which have been given to us in Christ Jesus. That's Philippians 4:19, I believe. You can use it in your story if you'd like.
Thank you, I love milk.
Now, Great-Grandpa Simon reported some big stories in his day, but this by far was the biggest. And the only one up to that point, I might add, that was independently verifiable. That means it was true. And George Mueller would go on to receive money and food to build many more orphanages and help thousands of kids, all without ever asking anyone for anything. He just trusted God to meet their needs every single day. And every single day, God did. And I know he watches me. The end.
That was real nice.
It was touching yet lighthearted. I was moved. True story, was it?
True story. See?
I think George Mueller should have prayed for a high-def TV.
I'm pretty sure George Mueller knew the difference between a need and a want.
Yeah, I could see that.
Welp, Rachel, I hope that helps you out. That's all the time we have for today.
Hold on. I think it's a little too early to call it quits.
Huh? I told the story.
Yeah, but it was kind of short. If this were a regular show, we'd do a silly song and then tell another story.
Well, this really isn't a regular show, per se.
Hey, well, why don't you do the silly song? That's right up your alley.
Yeah, but I'm just like a pirate.
Well, then do a pirate silly song.
Been done, remember?
Oh, yeah, did that already.
Philippe, the time has come.
Mais oui, Jean-Claude, at last.
We have written a silly song.
And I've been waiting for just the right moment to bring it out.
And the moment has arrived.
Oh, fantastic! Now we got a show.
Here it is.
Wait, it's not in French, is it?
The language of love?
Sadly, no.
This song is not for us to sing.
Well, who else can sing around here?
And now it's time for ukulele karaoke with Bob, the part of the show where Bob comes out and sings an ukulele karaoke.
What's going on?
You are doing the ukulele karaoke, no?
No, I'm on a break. This is the Pirates.
They are busy with the rest of the show.
But I don't even know the song.
Your lyrics, monsieur. Bring in the props.
But wait,
Your island breeze, monsieur!
Hold on a sec. I'm totally unprepared to do a solo.
Your backup singers?
What? Isn't that the...
Oui, they are the Wiggly Turtle Tubies.
The Wiggly Turtle Tubies. They look taller on TV.
So do you, Tomato.
But really, this is Larry's gig. I can't
The
just...
show must go on, monsieur. Quick, that is your cue. Just follow along, you will be fine.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance. Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
Well, I keep a little turtle at my uncle and my aunt's. My Annie's name is Myrtle, and my island turtle's name is Lance. He doesn't wander far, even if he has a chance. He just plays his ukulele and he does the hula dance. What?
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance. Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
He threw a luau barbecue one breezy summer night, invited all his turtle pals to come and have a weeky bite. The turtle started walking there as Lance began to swing. The one that lived across the street arrived there in the spring.
Oh, I get it. Turtles are slow. So it took him a long time. That's pretty good.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
But Lance just kept on cooking. He was grilling full of glee. He was marinating ribs 'cause he likes...
Syrup with his feta cheese? I'm sorry, Lance's purple turtle shell has ketchup, if you please. Pineapples are shiny, spotted tiki bumblebees. Oh, man.
Lance and Turtle. Aloha, Lance. Lance and Turtle.
Wait a minute. Guys, I don't think this is right. It doesn't make any sense.
It works for us!
But
This song.
there are luscious chocolate fingers spinning slowly in the school. Maleka Likimaka. Fluffy bunnies driving in the pool. Larry, 1,000 igloos wax the beach. Spray luggage in the tree. Raining puppies, flying clown, flossing punahele. Ow! Oh, forget it.
Woohoo! La Paca Sneezy's coconuts! Tahini yo-yo leg! Wahini whiskey getty sauce! Don't make the fuzzy parrot bag!
Paper plastic porcupine. The horsey makes his bed. The huma nuku nuku I wasn't fed.
Lance and Turtle. Aloha.
That's it? One guy? No problem. When do we start? Hold that thought.
Take a gander.
I want 3 groups around the rim of the valley. Wait for my signal. You men come with me. You go to the south end, and so we don't split the peas, you go up the middle.
Did he just make a split pea joke?
Hit it, boys. You can trust that God exists. Just open up your eyes. He did it all with no assist. Don't tell me you're surprised. He made the stars,
There's no doubt.
sun and moon,
Gotta shout.
the universe.
Inside out.
Do not doubt he's real, my friend, just because he can't be seen. Like the breeze blowing through the trees, he's working in a screen. Solar system's kinda big, but it fits inside his hand. He cares for you, and so it's true. You can trust the great I am.
Say what?
You can trust the great I am. So what'll it be, Gideon? What kind of a sign do you need before you'll trust God? Do you want time to go backwards? Mountains to fall down? Talking vegetables to tell Bible stories?
No, I'm thinking I'll lay out a small piece of lamb's wool on the ground. Then, tomorrow morning, if the wool is wet, but the ground around it is dry, I'll know God is in there.
Crazy man.
The world insists that God exists. He's everywhere you look. The rocks cry out, the heavens shout. It's saving in his book. He made the seas,
Yes, sir.
all the trees,
Oak and bird.
birds and bees.
We concur.
He helped your father Abraham and Isaac, Jacob too. Ooh, from Jericho to Bethlehem, and now he's helping you. He'll keep on helping those he calls, from Paul to Billy Graham. So step right up and join, because you can trust the great I am. Put your faith in the great I am.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
So, Gideon, now do you trust that God will do what he says he's gonna do?
Yes, absolutely. After just one more test.
The Midianites are attacking in just 2 more days!
That's why I'm only asking for one more test. This time, make the fleece dry, but everything around it be wet.
Crazy man.
People always want a test. Yeah, they always want a sign. It's good that God's got patience, man, 'cause you're sure testing mine. He made the sky,
And ocean blue.
the desert dry.
Those islands too.
You can't lie.
You know it's true.
I'm talking about the great I am.
He's talking about the great I am.
Don't doubt.
Time to shout.
Figure out
What it's all about.
stew.
Here's what to do.
God's a friend through thick and thin.
You're safe in any boat he's in.
As sure as the hair on my chinny chin chin, here's your telegram.
He's got the plan.
When you're in a gym,
Go see the man.
we're out of time.
There's no more rhyme.
You can trust the great I am.
You bet.
Have faith in the great I am.
Big finish.
I'm talking about the great I am. I love it. Did I make my point?
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. And God has a lot to say in his book. His holy, 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 holy book.
Nice.
You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a looky, 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 look.
We are different colors.
Isn't that incredible?
VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales.
Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales.